But at this point, if you are supporting Trump, aren't you a racist? At this point.
Okay, this is the way I look at it, and I know a lot
Okay.
of people frame it just the way you did, and I don't really
Okay.
have an argument with that. This is the way I would frame it. I would say, if at this point you're still supporting Trump and you're still planning to vote for Trump, let me be clear about one thing. I think Trump is a racist. Let's get that on the table. Okay. If you're still supporting Trump and you're voting for Trump, I don't think that makes the voter a racist. I do think it means that the voter is saying he's a racist and I'm okay with that. Now, if people say, well, then that makes that person a racist too, I'm not going to argue with them, but that's not the way I see it. I think there are a lot of people out there, maybe the majority of his supporters, they know he's a racist. You can't deny that he's a racist, but they're not racist themselves, but they're like, I like him anyway, and I'm okay with that. I think that's how I would describe it.
I just feel like if it were 1964 and you're the white person supporting Barry Goldwater, you're a racist. But maybe I'm wrong. I hear what you're saying, David. Go ahead.
That's how I see it. Reasonable people can differ, I think.
Right, I got you.
I look at it
what
like
do you
this.
think, Jason?
There's a point at which your participation in something is a reflection of your values, right? Now, for example, if you watch football, that doesn't mean that you're against Black Lives Matter, right? You can watch football, it doesn't mean you're against Black. If you smoke, it doesn't mean you're in favor of abusing farm workers, right? If you watch porn, it doesn't mean that you're in favor of assaulting women. However, these are things that we may consume or eat or engage in for entertainment. A vote is supposed to be a reflection of your values. It's not something that you just consume. So if you vote for someone who espouses racist beliefs, you are saying that is in agreement with my value system. So I do think we can make the argument at this point that if you're voting for Donald Trump, you're a racist. That I don't think you can just say you're just okay with racism anymore, because since that is part and parcel of how he describes himself, that's part and parcel of how he presents himself, and your vote is a reflection of your values. Not something that you purchase and consume and put away. Not something that you do for 2 hours and then you're done. You're kind of a bigot. And the response to people, I literally just had a conversation. I had my first conversation with a white friend from college about this sort of thing just a couple of days ago. And the response from this was always interesting from Trump supporters, because they always try and claim, I don't really know. No, you're full of crap. You know who he is. Their only argument to that is not that they're not racist. Their argument is that you have to prove to them that he is. And at this point, if you have to be proven that Donald Trump is a racist, you're just intentionally obfuscating the issue.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, David. Get a comment, David?
No, I was just going to say where we exactly agree is that, right, you don't have to prove Trump is a racist anymore. The record is clear on that point. I would not accept anyone's argument that Trump isn't a racist. Jason and I are not quite on the same page about whether the voter is a racist, but I have no rebuttal with Jason. Again, what Jason said makes perfect sense to me, and we just coming at it from different point of view. No, what you say makes complete sense.